day 3, which is the Sunday. Yeah, yesterday was a bad day.
It was, didn't go as planned.
Like, I should laugh and say it's funny, but it was not really that funny because we're not driving today.
We laughed at the time. We thought it was hilarious.
Yeah,
but
we ran out of fuel, and then that ran the engine lean, and that detonated the turbo, and the turbo is in a bad place. I think it went hypersonic and exploded. Not I think, it definitely did.
Definitely did.
So there's no driving today. We're just gonna go watch and be a spectator and annoy some people, and we're actually gonna go talk to some people because we don't normally get an opportunity to do that. So we're gonna talk to some of the organisers, some of the crew that actually run the event.
A few start controls, see what lay of the land, and give some people some information.
Yeah.
Go watch some race cars and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely rebuilt that car. That's remarkable. So I think should be like really pleased with what you do.
We weren't upset. Like when it let go, corner where I come out, so it's a 1 and then into a 2, or it's a 4 actually.
You know where the big colourful signs are on that corner?
Yeah, that one.
6 left tightens to 1 an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was being a little bit lazy and I went around the corner. Instead of going 2, 3, 2 to go around to the next, like I just held it in second and just all the way out on the rev limiter. And then we got fuel starvation around the corner, pushed air into it, it detonated, or ran lean, detonated, and then backfired into the turbo, and then turbo went into a poof. Must have sounded very good, wasn't it?
It was a real loud bang, it was big.
I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know exactly what was wrong. The giveaway was on the dash, so I've got manifold pressure on the dash, negative 14, and nothing else. Full noise in vacuum, couldn't get it to go. No, and then we ran out of fuel.
I'm here with Mel, who is the crew for the Australian Tarmac Rally Series, and just to get a little bit of information as to what a pro and what it stands for and what they actually facilitate within the event and the preamble to the event and how much harassment you have to give us competitors when we don't do something properly.
So my role as the CRO is Competitor Relations Officer, the CRO. I also do a double role as public liaison as well, but as a Competitor Relations Officer, I'm the first point of contact for competitors with any queries they have, with sharing any updates and information, any bulletins, anything that we need to get out to people. Contact point for any requests for derived times if something has not gone according to plan and stage, if they've had to stop and render assistance. Pre-event, helping make sure that all of our documentation is prepared and ready and that we've got everything where we need it to be, and post-event providing any follow-up support that may be required for crews. I've learned way too much about things like run-on rules and tyres that a humble geek does not need to know. But for the context of my role here in the rally, it's important that I know those things.
People like to push limits all the time, whether they're a good limit or a bad limit. So Mel is the one who keeps people on their toes and makes sure that they're following every little bit of the sporting regs, technical regs, the regs that are specific to every event, the supplementary regulations. As much as I like to think that I'm a control freak, Mel is a bigger one.
I am, yes. I have a wonderful support network behind us of technical advisors, Clark of course, our AASA stewards. Everyone knows their job very well, and my role essentially is to know who to turn to ask the right question.
I know if I've had anything, like even like yesterday after we knew that our turbo was left the chat, I knew the first port of call that I had to do was my withdrawal form and just give Mel the heads up, don't put me on a start list because tomorrow we're not there. And then just ask simple questions like, where do you need the rally safe re-delivered to upon withdrawal from the event? So Mel has been very forthcoming with all information at any point, even with my first ATR. Coming from Targa format, which is very different to ATR, it's been very easy because of Mel. So I thank you for that.
Thank you.
So there's a couple of things we talked about recently. One that's been bothering me for a little while, and I learned recently, is that early modern doesn't necessarily mean that they're that early. They can be very modern. we see the world in slightly differently. I think it should be 2008 cut-off, and then everything that's made after that is not allowed, but there's a rollback rule or whatever. What's it called?
A run-on rule.
Run-on rule, that's it.
Essentially, an example is your Evo 10.
Yes.
The year
That's
it
stupid
was
fast,
first
though,
released.
stupid.
Yeah, and the year that it was first released is based on where that run-on rule starts.
Correct.
So because there's no technology changes from the first Evo 10 that was released to the last Evo 10, you can have one with a much later compliance year, but it's physically and technically the same vehicle as the one that was released in 2008.
Unfortunately, it's on my first radio with big monster.
Alright, so we're going to have a list here. Hold on, yeah.
Oh, you write this.
PWTMIC, G2R 2.5 Turbsky, 2.5 H gaskets, IAG rings, GSC valves, the fast headers are more reliable. Don't do that. So NVIDIA upright.
This one, we sort of, 300 kilowatts is probably the limit.
Three will be the limit. We're going to be limited by the top mount and then turbo response and stuff like that. And you're going to need turbo response because it's a hatchback.